We're holding in Bava Daf Lamed. We're going to start from the Mishnah and the Lamed base. Even though I'm still learning the Mishnah last time, but the Mishnah starts the Sugya, pretty straightforward Mishnah. So we're going into it. Zog the Mishnah. Some things, some actions, the shore does, and the owner is obligated to pay for it. But he's not obligated for the same action if he did it. Sometimes the opposite. Some actions, the shore does, the owner's potter. If he does it, he's chayav. Ketzah. What's the case? Shoyroi shebiyesh potter. The shore who caused the busha is potter. Why? The wasn't explained. But the main idea is that in order to be chayav on boishes, you have to have intent, kavanah. And a shore does not have intent. Who should be yesh chayav? He's mevayish chayav. Shoyroi shesimo is ein avdoi. V'ipil is shenoi. The shore caused the eye of the slave. He took out the eye of the slave or the tooth of the slave. Potter. There's no specific obligation over there. What's chayav? He needs to release the evet and he has to pay. So you have your chiyuv for doing this. If the shor damaged his father or mother, he's chayav with damaging anybody else. There's no difference. But if he damages his parents, potter because he's chayav miso. Right? Someone who damages his parents is chayav miso. The shor who's madlik the godish and Shabbos, he's chayav because he, like any other leiko that the shor does. If he did it, he's potter because he's chayav miso for lighting fire on Shabbos. So whatever he's chayav miso, he's potter mitashlomim, and the shor is a chayav net. Yeah.
We saw before that the shor the Gabi Bush is potter because he needs to have kavan. The shor doesn't have kavan here Gabi Shabbos.
No problem. That's not chayav in Shabbos. Chayav in the godish. Exactly the point. Because there's no issue Shabbos, he's chayav for damaging the godish. He can't because he's chayav miso. That's the part of the Mishnah. The ones that come and explain the exact Kimtu. Says the Gemara, Tani or Bavo Kamei Dabiyuchan. Kol Amekalkalim Pturim Chutz Mechoy Velumager. Any person who ruins something, kilkul, he ruins, takes something and he ruins it. You're potter. Why? Because there's no obligation to do, because in Shabbos, talk about Hilchos Shabbos. In Shabbos, you have to do a melacha which is chashuv. Kilkul is not melechas machshavos. Chutz michoyv l'mavir. Choyv l'mavir is different. What's choyv l'mavir? Choyv means when a person damages somebody else, causes a chabola, or mavir starts a fire. Then you chayav even though you're ruining. Why? So as Rashi brings the Gemara in Shabbos, because the Torah tells you that Mila, Bris Mila, you're allowed to do on Shabbos. Why do you need a pasuk to tell you what you're allowed to do on Shabbos? Chabola is not asur, it's a kilkul. You see over here, the chabola is asur. The Torah tells you that you're not allowed to kill a bas kohen on Shabbos. You're not allowed to kill, not allowed to do streifa of bezi on Shabbos. Why not? Because streifa is asur. The word learns over there. Omerle puktani livro says, take it out. What you say, I disagree with. Choyv l'mavir eina mishta. That's wrong to say choyv l'mavir you chayav even if you did kilkul. If you did so a mishta, you want to tell me it's true. Choyv l'betzoyach l'cowboy, mavir betzoyach l'efroi. The choyv talks about not the complete doesn't need it. He needs it, but he needs it indirectly. Right? Doesn't maybe Tais points out the long Tais over here. Speak about Hilchos Shabbos, which we're not going to go into too much. But one of the issues is what about melacha shein tzricha legufo? You do melacha, you don't need for the actual melacha, you're doing for something else. What does it mean here? Here you're doing chabola, but not for the purpose of chabola. The purpose is to take blood out to feed the dog. Or mavi b'tzok lefi, you're doing a fire, I don't need the fire. I want the ashes to come after the fire. That's maybe the case that you have, similar to the case of Baskoy and Milo. You're doing a Chabala to achieve Milo. You're doing a Havara to kill the Baskoyan. You're achieving something indirectly. Then maybe you have. But if you have no achievement, you're potter. So the Machlokes over here, when a person does Chabala or Havara for the purpose of Kilkul, pure Kilkul, there's no benefit, is there Chiyuv and Shabbos or not? Says the Gemara tonight. Let's go back to our Mishnah. So if the ox light the fire on Shabbos, chayav. If he light the fire on Shabbos, potter because it's chayav ben nafsher. The Ketani who do with the shor, we're comparing him to his ox. Mashor do kaboilo. Does the shor need the fire? One understands. Simple understanding is what? The shor doesn't need a fire. What is the shor doing with the fire? He's heating himself up. One understands that the fire, there's no purpose of the fire. It's killed down. So says the Gemara, Afhu nami deloy kaboilo. So he is talking about he doesn't need the fire. Fiktani potter b'shuni d'minav. It says vayas this potter because he is chayav miso for Shabbos. So you see there are chayav on mikalkel in havara. Right, the Gemara compares him to the shor. And the Gemara says, the shor doesn't need the fire. So he doesn't need the fire. Meaning he's a Mekalkel Ba'alma. Just ruining. If you tell me the Mekalkel Shabbos is potter, why are you saying that he doesn't have to pay? Because it's Chayav Miso on Shabbos. You see Chayav Miso on Shabbos, he's in for Mekalkel. Say, well, look, shor you're doing it, don't compare him to his shor. Compare the shor to him. Yeah, you're right. Usually when a shor makes a fire, there's no purpose of the fire. But in this case, it's different. We're comparing the shor to him. Shor with the day. Ma'u the kabayla. Say by him, you need the fire. That's the case, there's chayav. I've shor the kabayla, so the shor needs it. So what's the case that a shor needs a fire? Talk about a shor who is a wise shor. He has a bite on his back. And he needs, what's with fire? Someone bit him, and he knows, he understands the shor, that if he puts coal on his back, it will heal the makkah, the chabur. So he puts his back on the fire. So that's why he takes fire. He takes a little bit of coal, and he rolls himself on the coal. And that, so he is benefiting from the fire, meaning he's trying to get some coal so he can benefit from it. So, we're comparing him to the shor. So there is a case. He needs the fire. It's not Mekalkel. The shor needs the fire. Says, well, how do we know that the shor needs it? Right, he puts the fire and he right away rolls in it on the coal. You see that the shor, that's what he's trying to do. So, you want to tell me there's such a trained shor that he knows this? So, yes. In there was this shor in the house of Papa. His teeth, or actually the gums, were hurting him. He went up, so opened up a barrel. He drank beer, and he healed himself. He knew how to heal himself. Sometimes they are trained and they're able to know how to heal themselves. So, says the Gemara, you want to compare him to the shor? No, the opposite. Compare the shor to him. And you have to say, the same way by him, he has kavanah, the shor has kavanah, and that's the case. So, you want to say the shor is similar to him. So, you want to say, we spoke about busha. If he is mevayish, is chayav, and the shor in the same case is potter. You're saying the shor is doing to him. So the Gemara, shor do with this, shor still to him. Niskav and mevayish, the only time that a person is chayav and wishes, the more understands, he has kavanah to mevayish. He has intention to cause busha. So says the Gemara, what's the case that a shor has intention to embarrass? He doesn't have that das to embarrass somebody. Says the Gemara, he's intending to cause damage, not to embarrass, but to cause damage. If a person has intention to cause damage, even though he did not have intention to embarrass, but he embarrassed, he's chayav. So that's the case. Now, when the Gemara asks the question, when I was more asking the question, Gemara says, according to you, the shor is doomed today. So what is the case that he intended to cause busha and the shor is intended to cause busha? Says Tosis, and what we would say the opposite before they wanted to say, who doomed the shor? He's civil to the shor. So in more cases, he's doomed the shor. He has kavanah and the shor doesn't kavanah. Says Tosis, the Gemara knew that you could say they have kavanah lehazik. But the more understood, if you say shor doomed the it means more than kavanah lehazik. It means kavanah levayish. That can't be bashor. So, well, no, even if you compare it to him, it means kavanah lehazik. Rava says, Masnisin b'shoyki. No, really has no kavanah. There's no kavanah. And that's the shor, has no kavanah. But we're talking here that he did it by mistake. Okay, the time of Yechizkel says, the time of Yechizkel, it says in the Pasuk, this, we learned it in the Ksubis, one of the places. B'make odom, make beim. We compare someone who hits a odom to someone who hits a beim. Ma make beim, olo chilakta bo ben shoyge b'mezit. B'miskaven, shemiskaven. B'derech yiridi o derech aliyah. Someone who hits an animal. It doesn't matter if he does it b'shoyge or b'mezit. Because nezek yuchayev even b'shoyge. It doesn't matter if he has kavanah, it doesn't have kavanah. Tracy brings, kavanah and kavanah means he has kavanah for this animal, he has kavanah for another animal. Or derech yiridi goes up, going down. In all the cases, it's chayav. The future moment, it's no chiluk to be part of moment. El chayav moment means chayav moment in all these cases. Avmak yodam also when he's hurting an odam, leisach legov ben shogig lemay. Means doesn't matter if he did b'shogig amazing. B'miskaven leishem miskaven. Derech yirid derech aliyah the chayav moment. El future moment. And he always potter. Why you potter? That's how to be chizkiyo. If a person did something amazing, is chayav misa. So when he did it b'shogig, even though it's not chayav misa, still considered to be chayve misois shoygigin. Someone's chayve misois b'shoygig is also part of to pay. So that's the case over here. He did it with no intention; it was a mistake. But because if you do it purposely, it will be chayve miso. So he's supposed to part of. So there, that's the case of the shah. That's the case. So because he's nidu b'nafshi, he's punished miso. According to you, he's not punished miso; he just potentially punished miso. It's more you're right. Because when he's made, he's chayim miso. For when he needs it. So also b'shoygig will be potter because it's kim l'ramine. You say that when you have a punishment of miso, you don't punish a woman even if he doesn't actually chayim miso, even though it was b'shoygig. So really, the Gemara. So again, what's the mahalach of the Gemara? The Gemara brought a machlekes if a kilkul in havahara is chayav on Shabbos or not. This is when the one who holds kilkul b'avor is chayav. Then everything is gishmak. Everything is great. Kilkul b'avor chayav, and that's what we chayav in our Mishnah. But if you hold kilkul b'avor is potter, so you have to say there was kavanah. But we want to compare it to a shor, and shor is no kavanah. So no, compare shor to him. If you want to compare shor to him, what's the kavanah? So the more he had kavanah, the shor had kavanah, take a coal and put it on his back. Second answer, there was no kavanah, it was b'shoygig. And b'shoygig you potter as well. That's the different ways that I say it. Zog the Mishnah. Shor shayiroideh v'chashor acher. One shor is running after another shor. Shor of Reuven is running after shor of Shimon. V'uzok. Now the shor of Shimon gets hurt. Zel yimer, the shor choizik. The Shimon tells Reuven, your ox hurt my ox. Zel yimer loiki. No, he got hurt by a rock. You want to say that Reuven tells Shimon, you want to say that I damaged you? Bring be your raya. You have two shvarim, two oxen running after one. The question is, Reuven and Shimon have a shor. Each one has a shor, running after the shor of Levi and hurting shor of Levi. Then the question is, who damaged Levi? Was it Reuven or Shimon? We don't know. It says the Mishnah of L'nei base, Shneim Turim. The Pato went to Al Raya. If both are owned by the same person, Shneim Chayav. Then for sure Chayav, because for no Chayav. But If there's two shvarim,
Why did they fight?
because it's both owned by the same person. The first one inherits or the second one inherits. He has to pay.
What do you get?
I understand, but two ran in, they came out afterwards with the
No, 3 shvarim.
Three.
There's 2 shvarim running after one, and then that one gets hurt. The question is, which shvar hit him?
Right.
The 2 shvarim belong to the same person.
But what's that different than the case where one ran after one and you say,
No, because there we're not sure if he got gored or he got hurt by a stone. Here we know he got gored. We don't know which shvar did it.
And he's not claiming the stone.
Right. It's clear that it was done by gored. Yeah, good point. Now, let's say the 2 shvarim belong to the same person. And one of them hurt. We don't know which one. The one who got damaged says, Godel Hizik, the bigger shvar Hizik, and therefore I have more money to take out. Mazik says, no, it's not the big one, the small one did it. Or one is tam, one is mud. The one who got damaged says, mud Hizik. So you have to pay the full amount, you have to pay Ma'aliyah. It was a tam was mazik. I pay only migufa, only whatever it's worth, and only chatzinezik. If I don't know, the rule is you have 2.
The case there were 2 against 1, okay, and the same alibis. It's the same as the nest would be the same as.
That's why the Gemara says you have any case, right? But if one is tam, one is more, then you have a difference. You have two that got damaged. So you have 2 oxen that are getting damaged. One is large, one is small. And the one who damaging also or 2. You have a big shore and a small shore in the camp of the damagers, and you have a big shore and a small shore in the camp of the ones that are damaged. Then Isaac says, the large shore hurt the large shore. So you may have what to pay. And the small shore hurt the small shore. It says, no, the large shore is mazik the cotton. I pay the cotton, I'm done. It's very small damage. And the cotton is mazik him, so I don't have enough to pay if it's a short time. Or similarly, you have one who's time, one is mud. The muad who pays full payment, he was mazik the large shore. The small one, the tam was mazik the cotton. No, the tam is a godel, muad is a cotton. I'm saying no, the tam was mazik the shore godel, and therefore you can't pay more than the value of the shore. And the muad was mazik the cotton. So in all the cases, the malik says, I'm not so sure, meaning that you have to bring a raya, you want to take more money from me. Says the Gemara, what do you see from here? So we're going to see this later in this Masechta. The Gemara is going to bring a machlekes, Rabbanan and Sumchus. When you have a case that you don't know what happened, that's the case. In 2 pockets from now, you'll find a shor, an ox, damaged a cow. You don't know what happened exactly. So Rabbanan says, Sukhu says, you divide. So says more here, why do you say we don't know. We don't know if he was damaged or not. Divide it. You see that we're not passing the Sukhus. That's the one reason why. Now, Toys points out, Toys says just to explain Sukhus doesn't say that every time I don't know I split. Because then, he says Toys is right. I go to Mendy, you say, Mendy, I like your suit. It's my suit. No, it's not. Right. You can't, and there was like, has to be that there was a reason, there was a damage over here. We just don't know what happened. Something happened in the world. So then someone says, it's ichliku. But don't say no. Our Mishnah says clearly no. You see that we're arguing on Sukkos. Something one says, the friends of Sukkos arguing Sukkos. What did he say? If I don't know what to do, you divide. Did Sukkos say even Bori and Bori? Meaning, the case that they're both hiding. I know for sure what happened. Or only in the case that he's talking there, we have a shor shulgas the part of into Bori B'tzido. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the baby was born before or after. Nobody knows. So then he says, Sukkah spoke even when it's a bar against a bar. It's shore against shore. How do you know the Amish should speak about bar? One says your shore is mazik. Loiki. Loiki is not in English low-key. Loiki is the opposite of low-key. It's a high key. Loiki means you tell me yes. No, opposite. He tied his back. It's not true. Matkara Popo. Midiresha Bori Boy. You want to tell me the Mishnah is talking about that they're both saying for sure. Sefer Dami Bori Boy. So the end of the Mishnah is talking about Bori Boy. Anyway, say, look at the end of the Mishnah. We have a big shore and a small shore. We don't know who is mazik, who's the god of cotton. So in these cases, I'm going to reveal over Raya. Hallo Maisi Raya. What happens if it doesn't mean Raya? Shokil Kedor Mazik. So you rely on the mazik, right? The Nizak comes and says the small, the big, the god was mazik and not the cotton. Comes we're talking about this, the first case, that's the second case. So in the first case, Reuben has two shore that damaged Shimon. Question: who damaged Shimon? Was it the big shore or the small shore? Reuben says the small shore. So Shimon goes to Reuben and says, your big shore damaged me. Says Reuben, no. Was it the big one? Was it the small one? So what is Shimon asking for? I want money for the big shore. What is Reuben saying? No, it's a small shore. So what's the problem with that? Rash over here, that we're for sure going to take from Shimon for the small shore. Shimon says, give it for the big shore. Says, no, it was a small shore. So you know what? I'm going to we'll take from the small shore.
So the Ma'aser only goes on the large one?
Yeah, because he agrees.
It's Ma'aser small.
Oh, Ma'aser small. But he's not Ma'aser something that he's tiny. He's Ma'aser something else.
That's right.
Oh, so what is it more saying? That's what we're saying. How will I see Rayo? Shokil Kedor Mazik. When you bring a Rayo, you rely on it. Name it to the Rabbi Noson, Domatano Chitim, Voidul Besorim Potter. Rabbi Noson told us, this is another Sugya, so one more Mitzia. One comes to somebody and says, you owe me wheat. He says, I don't owe you wheat, I owe you barley. Does he have to pay the barley or no? So Rabbi Noson says you don't have to pay the barley. Why? I is more dead. Rishonim say it different ways. The point of Shad and Rishonim in our Sugya, we Rashi to learn, it's like a mechila. If Reuben comes to Shimon and says, you owe me wheat, so he's implying you don't owe me barley. So if that guy says, I owe you barley, he says, no, but you're barley, I don't owe you barley. So it's over.
He's admitting. Shimon is admitting that he owes him.
Yeah, but Reuben says, I'm moichel you. Like, I'm moichel you, I'm moichel you. Like a mechila. I said, oh, no, it's mechila. Reuben says, you don't owe me barley. So it can't be Elaman. So what are we talking about? Ela Bor V'Shema. Elaman have to say Bor V'Shema. What V'Shema? Because we'll see, the Gemara will explain in a moment. Let's see.
It's very hard to understand.
1 second. The Koma Bori man. Who said Bori? The Koma Shema. Who said Shema? The Koma Nizak Bori. The Koma Mazik Shema. The Nizak comes and says, you owe me Kodo. The guy says, I'm not sure. Maybe it's the Koto. Let's just finish the cheshbon. Let's just finish the cheshbon of the Gemara. Not much more sentence. So one guy says, the Koto goes to the Shimon goes to Reuben and says, Reuben, you owe me from the Koto. Comes Shimon, Reuben says, maybe it's the Koto, I'm not sure. Says the Gemara, it's still tiny because Reuben says you owe me from the Shimon says to Reuben, you owe me from the big shore. Says Reuben, I don't know. So on this picture you can't take it. I went to other right. He said, I may owe you from the cotton. So let's pay from the cotton. No, but if it is from the cotton, is chiti against Zaire. Hello, says the Gemara, they call my Nizak Shema, they call him Mazik Bor, the opposite. What happened is the Nizak comes and says, the Nizak, Shimon goes to Reuben and says, I don't know who's Mazik me. Maybe it's the big shore, maybe it's the small shore, I'm not sure. Says Reuben, I know it's the small shore. So that's not called Tonechid to Odom Soyim. You didn't say, I know for sure that you owe me this and not this. I'm not sure. So then he can tell him, then he is chayav, that's understood. Yeah, what was kasha?
The kasha is the Gabi when it comes to the soil and the chitin. He's going to be mixed.
No, that's a good mix.
He's going to be mixed.
What do you mix? Here's the Agdor. If he comes and tells him, you owe me 10 packages of chitin. Shimon says, no, I only own 5. So you asked for 10, I agree to 50% of it. That's what the mix says. But if you have chitin soy, he says, you owe me wheat. He says, no, I do not owe you wheat. Whatever you said, I don't owe you at all. I owe you something else that you never asked for. That's not more than mix up. Not admitting part of what you said. You said X, I said Y. What the mix means, you said X, I said half X. That's what the mix is. So here, there's 2 Purush Rishonim. The Purush we said of Rishonim is like a Mechila. As if Reuven said, you don't owe me shit. You don't owe me sorry. Or the Pshat is the other Rishonim said in a more lighter way. Pshat is there's no Tviyah. In Dini Mominis, that's a rule in Dini Mominis. In Dini Mominis, I basically don't start making claims for you. It's not like Yisurim. Yisurim, basically are responsible, be out to Aram Kebecha. Someone is doing an Aver, I have to take it out. But in Mominis, it doesn't work that way. If I have a claim, I have to have a Toyin Benita. I have to go and say to Bezdin, this guy owes me money. But if I don't ask for anything, I'm not coming to Toyin. So the guy was sorry, nobody asked for it. The guy says, I owe it. Okay. Shkeach. Thank you so much. Mishabeach. You're going to be Mishabeach. I'm not going Bezdin, not going to deal with it. Because Reuven never asked for it. So the word says, so what is Bar V'Sheva? What?
Last thing you just went through, what's the difference between the Nizik and the Mazik is, I'm sure.
Oh. So if the Nizik is the one who has boris, what does the Nizik say? Let's go back to Tanim Chidas B'Soyim. The Nizik says, I know that the one who owes me is the big short. Right? The Mazik says, I'm not sure. Maybe it's the big short. Maybe it's a small short. So what are we saying? Big short you can't take out. So take for the small short. But small short, if he's right, that's Tanim Chidas B'Soyim. Because Reuven, Shimon asked for the big short. He didn't ask for the small short.
But he's still admitting that maybe it is a small short.
No, that's Reuven. That's Reuven, not Shimon. Shimon says, I know for sure it's only the big one and the small one.
But he is for sure.
Again, what is Tanechiti with the story? Remember, Tanechiti with the story is regarding the Teveya, the demander. The demander comes and says, you owe me this. She says, oh, this is what I owe you? So I don't owe you anything else. So here he comes and says, you owe me from the big short. So you never take from the small short.
But based on what you explained before, in this case, it's short. It's like...
No, it's the same thing.
It's like...
It's a mamish exactly the same thing. He says the big short owes me. The guy says, no, it's not the big short, the small short. I don't know, it doesn't matter.
It's the other way.
Oh, the other way, he never said it's the big short of the small short. He said, I'm not sure. It may be the big short, maybe the small short. The whole idea of Torah Chidul Soyim is that Teveya, the demander, is saying it's this and not this. But if I'm saying the Teveya says I'm not sure, it may be this, maybe this, I never said it's not this.
What happens then?
So then you are chayav. So for the small one, because Reuben came and said, Shimon came to Reuben and said, I don't know where you owe me from. It's either this or this.
It's like Midrash saying, you might do a mixus on it.
Yeah, it's not exactly what the mix says, but he's basically giving his option open. He's not moichel at anything. He says, you owe me, I don't know where from where.
So he's better off saying he doesn't know. Then.
Right, in this case. Says the Gemara, the fact the end of the Mishnah speak about the fact that the Nizak said maybe, and the Mazik said for sure. That's what we remember. Reisha Damis, we give the Mishnah, is also that case. Nizak Shema Mazik Bori. So you want to tell me, even in that case, Sukkah said Chok? Right? In other words, Nizak is not sure. The Mazik says for sure that I owe you this and not this. And Sukkos will tell me you divide 50-50. We just said that Sukkos will never ask you to divide if I don't have a suffix. Here the Nizak himself is not even sure. So, well, no. To say that, that's a little too exaggerated. Look. Sefer Nizak Sheva Umazik Bori. The end you're talking, like we said, the Nizak is maybe, and the Mazik is for sure. Range is the opposite. Nozik Bori, Mazik Shema. It's the opposite. I want to tell you the same Mishnah is talking about. In one case is the Mazik Bori and Nizik Shema. The other case is Mazik Shema, Mazik Nizik Bori. And that's the case of Sukkos will say half and half. It's not the same thing. Bori v'Shema Shema Bori Chad Mil Sehi. Bori v'Shema Bori Shema Bori Trei Milin. What is the Gemara saying? The Gemara in the beginning wanted to say, when we started, they wanted to say maybe this case is talking about Maybe Bori and Bori is different than Bori and Shema. So one second. If you want to tell me that we're talking about the Gemara says that if the Reish is Bori Bori, so the Seif is also Bori Bori. So one said, no, the Seif is not Bori Bori, the Seif has Bori V'Shema, and the Reish is also Bori V'Shema. So why don't you just say the Seif is Bori Bori, and the Reish is Bori Bori, and the Seif is Bori V'Shema? We don't say that. So says the Gemara, but now you also have a problem, because the ratio is Bori V'Shema, the Seif is Shema V'Bori. You switch around. So well, that's okay. As long as we're talking the one side is Bori, one side is Shema, that can interchange. You can have the ratio talking, this side is Bori, the other side is Shema. And when you get to the Sefer, you say the opposite. It's still Bori V'Shema. But if I want to say the ratio is talking about Bori Bori, the Sefer is talking about Bori V'Shema, then I don't say. So that's how the Mishnah is talking about it. In case, two cases of Bori V'Shema, just opposites Bori V'Shema, that's fine. Says the Gemara, Gufu. Right? So he says, Chiti, he says soyim potter. My kavash what's a chiddush? Tanina, we have a Mishnah. It says clearly. So what does the root of Manosa add? The Rav Manosa add. So we also have a potter with mechiti, mechad mesoyim. I would say potter to pay chiti, but maybe he does it to be soyim. Maybe it's a more mix. It says bendi. Kavash on the potter ligamri. Yeah, potter completely. As we mentioned. So what? The case of the Sefer. Talk about there's two nizokim. Go to the koton, the two. Haloi maisi raya shokal kadoma mazik. If you don't bring a raya, so you're going to listen to the mazik. And the mazik says that the godol hizik the koton, and the koton hizik the godol. And my chiti v'sorim ninu. That's also chiti v'sorim, right? Because he's tiding in the Sefer. The nizik is saying that the godol was mazik the koton, and the koton was mazik the godol. And now, what? The nizak is saying godol is the nizak is saying the godol is the godol, and koton is a koton, and the mazik says the opposite. So the chur over here he's saying it's tonachid the way the soyer. He says this is mazik, no, this is mazik. Says the Gemara, why you lead toil ve'eloi? What does it mean? Meaning, if you bring a rayo, you will take. If you won't bring a rayo, so that. Look at Lashon Rashi. Maisi rayo ve'eloi iloi maisi. Don't say like we said before. Right? Don't say like we said before that what? That we're talking about a case that we're talking about a case that if he brings a raya, if he doesn't bring a raya, you'll go with an Isaac. No. You're saying if it brings a raya, good. If it doesn't bring a raya, nothing. That answers the question. Rashi says, why do we say, like we said before, that it's Bori V'Shema? So says Rashi, what do you have to tell me Bori V'Shema? We already said it in the way. I already said it. I don't have to say it again. So it says you are. You do take the koton. You do listen to what the Nizak said, the Mazik said. It says the more the Tofas. Talk about, you're right. Really, you cannot, don't listen to the Nizak, to the Mazik. Because it's Tano Chiti Voidol Soyer. You're correct. But even though it's Tano Chiti Voidol Soyerim, if you stoifis, you don't take it away from him. The more goes on, it says a similar case. The case of Talmud. It's the same case, instead of Godol the Kodesh, we got a Talmud. How my Sirai shock the Godol Mazik, without a Rai, you listen to the Mazik. The same question is Chid V'Sorim. It says, the same answer. No, you will not take it. Is Roy if it brings a Rai, if not? The way it says the Farish there does work, it says the more the Tofas. If he was Taifis, you don't take it away from him. In other words, in the case of if the Niza goes and he takes the shortcut, and the Mazik says you're right, that's what I owe you, so you don't take it away from him because the Mazik agrees, the Niza took it. This works very well with the Rishonim that say that you don't take that it's not a mechila, but basically you're not niskakim. Basically not niskakim. I take it myself. So Niza goes and catches onto it, and the Mazik says, tells the Mazik, what do you want? You admit it. You owe me this money.
So you said the same thing with the barley.
Yeah, same will be with barley. If he catches onto the barley, he takes it out. So when that's the case, so if he catches, you're right. If not, you really can't take it. That's what it says, because you have a day in Torah Nechitim for you. So this one really shifted into the big sugya of Torah Nechitim Asarim, and we'll stop over here. Because Hashem, I'll let you inform you regarding tomorrow night.